Let me ask Paige this. First of all, Paige, your teeth are too perfect. Are they yours?
They are mine.
Yes.
I'm very proud of that too.
Braces.
Was it braces?
Well, okay, I always have to clarify when I tell people my teeth were always straight.
Yes.
I just
Yes.
had like a slight overbite, so I had braces for like a year or less.
But
So that doesn't even really count.
Are you a model too? I mean, because have you ever modeled?
No, because I have this like strange love affair with food.
Mhm.
So the modeling agent.
That's impossible because you're thin.
You
Oh,
but
thank
you want they want those ghost
They
figures.
want. I might be
Yeah.
thin, but they
Yeah.
want like
dead women.
skinny.
They want women who died. They don't know they're dead. They just walking around.
As a songwriter, do you take what happens in your family and write songs about it, or is it something else?
Do you know, I actually don't take a lot from stuff going on with the family. I think I've written one song ever about something that happened in the family, but that was more just like therapeutic.
Mhm.
So it never actually went anywhere. It's just hidden in my iTunes library.
What do you write about? Love? Breakups?
I write about my life and sometimes my friends' lives. They don't know that, but I do. I pull from experiences. So when I first started the album, I was like 19, 20, came out of a really bad breakup. So a lot of the songs kind of were focusing on that and trying to figure out who I am. And you know, your early 20s are a really weird age because you feel like you're independent, but you're not really.
Got it.
You feel like you're grown, but you have no idea who you
What
are.
would you do, seriously, if Paige came to you and said, Dad, I'm being offered $1.5 million, I'd like to do this. I mean, you have to have that conversation, and you're going, don't do this. How could you talk her out of it?
He's actually joked about if I ever got approached to do Playboy, he would go to Hugh Hefner to do a father-daughter spread.
We do a father-daughter spread.
Where
That
he
way she'd
did
be
his
too
own
embarrassed.
naked
She'd be
spread.
too embarrassed to do it.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
said either the father-daughter spread or nothing.
That's
nothing.
great. What a great way to get you not to do it, though.
Yes,
And if you're going to get naked, you don't get naked for $1 million. You want $10 million in a house. You're going to get me naked, you're going to give me $10 million and a house and a horse.
and a horse.
And a horse in the back. I want a horse in the back.
Paige, does your dad do anything that you think is funny?
Everything he does is funny.
You think so?
He's out of his mind. He's definitely one of those people who, you know, you hear of those comedians that they're really funny on stage, but then off stage they're just really dark and depressed.
Stop talking about Steve Martin.
No, but he's never been like that. He's always on. He's just, you know, he's probably the most, you know, positive person I know in the sense of no matter how hard things may be, he always sees, you know, past that. He's always like, this is where we are now, but that's not where we're going to stay. This is where we're going.
Now, I'm telling you something about your dad, too, because I have to do this, too. We're both performers. You have to listen. He listened to everything you said just then, and there's a little muscle in there that fights trying to cut in and be funny and
It's
say
funny.
something.
That's
He's
so
only
true.
fighting it because you're here. That's the only reason.
No, it's funny because you know what? I found out we have to. People get mad at me because they say, "Man, you don't let us talk." I said, "I didn't do it on purpose." It's almost like you're always trying to edit. I remember Billy Crystal used to do Robin Williams. Remember Robin? Billy would start talking, and boom, then Robin would go 100 miles an hour, and they would punish Robin. And one night I was on the dais with him. I said, "Forget Billy Crystal. Keep talking." And Billy said, "Don't apologize because you're insane and you have ADD." I mean, it takes everything you got because, like you said, I'm always calculating. I'm always seeing it. I hear people. I can't help it. I'll be in the store. Somebody say something. I say, I gotta say something. I gotta say. I got it. I can't let this go on.
With your own daughter, you just fought it, and I'm proud of you because you know she got her whole thought out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
On the TV show, but you're all over each other, and this is what makes it fun to watch, though. Seriously.
Yeah.
We are all over each other.
How'd you get the deal with We? Did you have to go on and
No,
finesse
dude,
it?
it's the weirdest thing. I didn't know what We TV was. I mean, there was a women's channel. I didn't know anything. So what happens is the company I was working with, which is Think Factory Media right now, I didn't know that they hadn't gone there to pitch the show. Because I think it was A&E first?
We shot the pilot for
Yeah.
A&E.
Yeah, for A&E.
Like 2 years ago.
Right.
But I think they freaked out because we're not fighting, but it was funny. And they didn't know what was fake or what was what. Oh, we had a scene where I'm in a nightclub high. And she has to give me out of a nightclub. They're like, what is this? It is funny. It's like, I was waiting for somebody to jump on and say, hey, man, let's go a new direction. Let's go back to funny TV.
Right.
So what happens is they sold the show to We TV, and we're like, we? So the fan, oh, okay. But I was like this. Things happen for a reason.
Sure.
You know, you go where you go at the time forever, and you ride it as long as you can. So we went to We TV, but just happened to Braxton's. They've been working to deal with the Braxtons for a whole year, so the Braxtons were there. It was almost like Thursday night with the Cosbys. People were watching the Braxtons and watching us. It was a great 1-2 combination.